So you're taking care of your pool yourself, but some problems may crop up. Today we troubleshoot pool care. Looking for gifts that reflect the true Christian faith for the spring season? With Easter and Mother's Day upon us, we look at some great gift items for the family and mom for those who live by their faith. Is there a room in the house that has the blahs? Today we see how easy it is to do a DIY window treatment makeover for a breath of fresh air. The results will amaze. This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We are Designing Spaces. Swimming pool care makes for a rewarding DIY project and could even be considered fun. Today we look at some easy pool maintenance troubleshooting solutions that will keep pools enjoyable every day. Pool season is here, and you might have to troubleshoot so that your pool water stays crystal clear and inviting. Designing Spaces has once again teamed up with HTH Pool Care to present the second part of a series on DIY pool care. Paul Gillio, a technical expert for HTH Pool Care, visited homeowner Katelin to show us how to treat the most common pool problems.
We love being outside by the pool in the summer. It's our absolute favorite place in the house. But when there's a problem, the last thing that I want to have to do is call an expensive pool service. So it was really helpful that Designing Spaces brought Paul back in to help us with that.
Katelin has a beautiful pool. Last time we were here, we spent some time on opening her pool. Today, we're going to spend some time on troubleshooting the pool, which will make her pool more enjoyable. And when her pool is more enjoyable, her family's happy. And when her family's happy, Katelin is happy. So Katelin, what are some of the pool problems you experience as the season goes on?
Well, the water will get cloudy and I don't know what I can do to fix that.
Anything else?
Algae. It's a big pet peeve of mine.
Well, luckily we have everything in our HTH Pool Care line and we'll take care of any of those problems. Let's go down to our local HTH retailer, pick up some of the things we need. As you can see, HTH has a full line of pool products, but for today we're going to go ahead and pick up some of the items we need to help troubleshoot the pool.
Okay.
First thing we're going to get is our HTH Super Algae Guard. This will treat any algae blooms you might experience during the season. The next thing we're going to pick up is the HTH Metal Control. That might take care of the discolored water you might experience if you get metals in your water. And the last thing we're going to grab is our HTH Super Concentrated Clarifier, which will help clear up any cloudy water that you might experience.
Okay, great.
We have everything we need to troubleshoot the three most common pool problems: cloudy water, discolored water, and algae. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with algae first.
Last time I was here, we talked about using a Preventative Algaecide, and it looks like you've been doing a terrific job.
As you can see, it's really been working well, but what should I do about those spots that just don't want to come off?
If you do experience stubborn algae, it's best to brush the entire pool, including the walls and the floors. Then we simply add our HTH Super Extended Algae Guard to the pool, allow it to destroy the algae, come back the next day and vacuum it out of the pool.
That's going to make a huge difference, and the brush is really going to help out. Now, what should I do about weird color water? Talk about uninviting.
Green water would indicate the presence of copper, brown could be iron. These metals can come from your source water or from corrosion of your pool equipment. If they're left untreated, they can actually stain the surface of the pool. Luckily, HTH Metal Control will keep these metals from staining the pool. Let's go ahead and treat the pool, but first we need to put some safety gear on.
Now, what can we do about the cloudy water?
Well, let's talk about what causes cloudy water. Most cloudy water is caused by either rain, poor filtration, or simply overuse of the pool.
We do use the pool a lot.
HTH Super Concentrated Clarifier will help clear the cloudy water. Let's add some to your pool right now.
Okay. So Paul, after these treatments, how long do we have to wait until we can use the pool again?
It's good to wait a good 12 to 24 hours to allow the products to do their job.
Okay, thanks so much for helping us troubleshoot our problems. Now we'll never have to suffer with a bad pool day again.
You are welcome, and keep up the good work. Katelin is great at taking care of the pool, and she's smart to deal with the problems when they occur. When I first met her, she was a little intimidated by it, but now the pool looks great and the kids are loving every minute of it.
Go to designingspaces.tv to see this portion of the show again. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Today we visited gift giving for the Christian family, taking care of your swimming pool, and a nifty DIY window treatment project that all adds up to home improvements Mom will appreciate. Enjoy your spring holiday and show Mom you love her. Advice and ideas from your friends at Designing Spaces.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.